I've had so many bad oral sex experiences that I'm just going to make a complaining video. And I'm going to list all the things that guys have done in trying to please me. Now, remember, they were trying to please me. Some of them said they were very good at it. But these are the things that were horrible to me as a woman experiencing oral sex. Before I do say that, though, and make the list, to which I invite you all to add, and that I'm going to make, then we'll also talk about what makes blowjobs bad for men. But there are some guys who are really good at it, including guys that who was the first time going down on a woman. They've made me come. So it's not about how often you've done it. It's more about your sensuality and how present you are, I think. Okay, so let's start with cunnilingus or going down on a woman. Things that I absolutely hate that my body hates. You're too quick. You go right for the glands of the clitoris and ignore the other 99%. You're thrashing around with your tongue. Your tongue is licking over the urethra. You have a beard or a mustache, and even though it's soft, the ends of it are a little bit sharp. So as you're moving around over that sensitive pink tissue, it feels like porcupine needles and it's really painful. You don't swallow your spit while you're doing it, and I start feeling a dribble of spit sliding down the crack of my ass. It's very distracting, and then I get grossed out thinking about your spit all over my ass and the crack of my ass. I just want to wipe it off. I know I'm not that wet. I know it's the spit. I get really grossed out. I don't want your spit on me. Oh, you want me to look at you. I don't want to look at you unless I'm in love with you and you're my partner. And also, when men go down on women, all we can see is this part. When women are sucking on a cock, right, you can see our whole face, you can see your cock, you can see our face, okay? But when you're going down on us, all we can see is this, and it looks weird. It looks really weird. I don't want to look at you while you're going down on me if all I can see is this. It's just weird. I'm trying to think of some more things. I think that's all. But it's enough to make me barely want it. I want people to add to the list. Now, what would make oral sex bad for a guy? I think a lot of guys like it to start out slow. They don't like it when a woman starts bopping her head up and down like a frantic maniac, going too fast right off the bat, ignoring the balls, using her teeth. Guys have very particular things they like. Some guys like it spit on, some hate it. Guys have particular ways they like their balls played with, pulled, squeezed, gently licked, sucked. They like a lot of eye contact. They like it to be slow and sensual, usually. It would make it bad for a guy if the woman didn't seem like she liked it, or if she refused to do it altogether. A lot of women don't give blowjobs. I usually hear that from the married clients that I had when I was an escort. The wife doesn't do blowjobs. I think there was a lot of shame for women. Like if they had intercourse with their husband, they could just lay there and spread their legs and just lay there. But the blowjob requires them to do something, to be active participant, and to do something that's very taboo in the Bible. And for women who are supposed to be good girls. But if they do give a blowjob, I think that they're not maybe getting into it. A guy wants to feel like you love his cock. What makes it bad for the woman is if the guy has a hard time coming, and if he hasn't cleaned under his foreskin. Guys, if you have foreskin, pull it all the way back and clean all the phlegm off before you have your woman go down on you. It would be bad for a woman if it's really hard to make the guy come. If he insists on things she doesn't like you gotta deep throat it, you gotta gag on it, you gotta spit on it, you gotta go harder and faster, and you're taking all the fun out of it. Guys, leave more comments. What makes a blowjob bad? And ladies, what do you hate about giving a blowjob? Because a lot of times, all that sucking, if the guy has a hard time coming, your jaw can start to hurt, and then it's no longer fun. Now it's just like, even not even a job. You can't pay me for that. Like now, it's just pain. Give me Tylenol. What makes going down bad for a guy? I think if he doesn't know what he's doing, maybe if the woman's on her period or has some kind of infection where she's smelly. I don't know. I guess I want you guys just leave your comments on oral sex. Just leave your comments. I want to hear some comments. I'll be back for the comments. Have a great Sunday, everyone.